Ever wondered how to spot high probability trades using top-down analysis? In this video, I'll show you the step-by-step how to break down currency pairs and at least one future market for your precise entries. What's happening, guys? I hope you guys are doing great. And guys, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, in this video, I'm going to just be doing my top-down analysis that's going to be playing out throughout this week. Probably I should have posted this video like 2 days ago, but I had some Wi-Fi connection, network connection errors, and unfortunately I never had the chance to post the video. But today is today, so let's get into it. Now, the first thing that you want to be looking at before going to your trading view and analyzing the charts, you're going to be looking at the Forex Factory. So I like using the Forex Factory website to look for news updates throughout the week. Now, what do we have throughout the week today? So over here, today is on Tuesday, January 28th over there. And okay, let me say this. I majorly look for high impact news that's going to affect the market. That's exactly what you should be doing too. You want to be looking at high impact news, and you don't want to be focusing on this less impact news like the one. So if you don't know how to use the Forex Factory, I bet that you should search and look at how you should be looking at the Forex Factory and identifying the news that the impactful news that's going to affect the market that you should and you should not trade. Okay, but for our case in this video, let's just look at the high impact news, and I majorly concentrate my focus on the dollar. So I majorly look at what news are going to be affecting the dollar, like the PMI, the CPI, the FOMC minutes, member speak, something like that. Yeah, but let's look at what's going to be happening throughout the week. So today is on Tuesday. I'm not going to look at Monday. So over here, you can tell that at 6 p.m. we have the CP consumer confidence affecting the dollar index. Okay, and on Wednesday we are going to be having, so let's look at the dollar. Let's look at the dollar only. 10 p.m. New York session, we have the federal funds rate and the FOMC statement. So this is going to be a high impact news, the ones in the red. Okay, that's going to be playing out on Wednesday. Okay, so you don't want to be trading there. If you trade news, that's good to you. If you don't trade news like me, that's good to you. Okay, you avoid it. Okay, great. Let's look at January 30th. So I think that's going to be on Thursday. Yeah, I think that's going to be on Thursday. Thursday, it looks like we're going to be having a good time to trade. I'm not seeing any news over there. Not seeing any news. Okay, we have the dollar. Okay, we have the unemployment claims that's going to be released on 4:30 p.m. That's good. That's good. And on Friday, we're going to be having what is that? Core PCI, price index, and employment cost index. Okay, I normally don't trade this. I don't know even what this is, to be honest, on 4:30 p.m. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be having some news. Likely it's not going to be a lot of news that's going to be happening today, not today but this week. So yeah, be prepared for that. Okay, be prepared for that. Now let's head over to the chart over here. So we're going to be doing GBPUSD. So I want to be focusing on only 3 pairs today, or 4 pairs maybe. GBPUSD, GBPJPY, gold, and I want to be doing NASDAQ. Okay, great. Now on the top down analysis, we want to head over to the higher time frame, and that's where we're going to be looking at major key level points that the price is likely going to be respecting, okay, throughout the week on that majorly currency pair. So let's head over to the weekly time frame. So let's see what price is going to be playing out on GBPUSD. Okay, we already had the weekly time frame. Now on the GBPUSD, we can see that price gave us a swing high over here. We created a swing high over there, and price seems to be trading outside for it, and this was our swing low over here. This was our swing low. Okay, and price seems to have already broken the swing low and headed over to our rejection block that was lying over there. Okay, now if you see to the left over here, you see that we had posted our order block. So there was an order block that was created at the weekly time frame over there, and there was also another order block over. So this candle, this small candle, this sort of doji hammerhead, if you know how to read candlesticks, this looks like a hammerhead that was formed in the weekly time frame. That's going to be acting as an order block too. Okay, and in the weekly time frame, we can see that price already reacting off the major point of interest that we just marked, which is our weekly order block. Okay, so heading over to the daily time frame, we're going to see what price is going to do. The daily time frame. Good. Daily time frame, we see that price has been dropping lately. This is going to be our breaker block. So weekly time frame, it acts as a breaker block. Scaling down to the daily time frame, this is going to be acting as a breaker block. That's how price goes. It always changes as you scale down to the lower time frames. So the fact that this was our breaker block, we can tell that price already filled the fair value. So there was some sort of consolidation before price did break down. So this majorly becomes our breaker block. And how do I call this? What do I call this? I don't have a major key name to call this. Let me just call this supply zone. Okay, so price is reacting off a supply zone as of right now in the daily time frame. And if we see at what price is already forming right now, you can tell that there was a fair value gap that was formed over here, and likely price is going to come down, fill the fair value gap, and we're going to see what price is likely going to do. If it's going to continue going up, or we're going to continue dropping down, likely reverse going up, or continue the trend, which is downtrend. I forgot to mention that, sorry for that. The first thing, okay, that you want to be looking at before analyzing the market is the major trend or the market. Is the market more of buys or the market is more of sales? If it's more of buys, that's a bullish trend, that's a bullish market. You're looking for opportunities to be buying that market and not to be selling. If it's a selling market, vice versa, you're looking for opportunities to be selling the market. As easy as that. There's nothing complicated about that. Very easy. Top-down analysis is just a very interesting hobby thing to do as a trader. I hope you guys know about that. Now let's head over to the 1 hour time frame and see what price is doing. So we've seen that on the daily time frame, GBPUSD is reacting off a supply zone, right? And the major trend was a downtrend. Okay, on the daily time frame, on the hourly time frame over here, what do we see? We see that price has been on a bullish market structural move, and then the next thing the price does during the move to the upside, we see that price give us a break of structure over there, but the next thing it does is that it runs over this low over here. So price reacting off at this rejection block. Okay, so I'll mark this X because I'm already seeing that price already grabbed liquidity below this low, and right now you see that there is huge bullish candlesticks that's still reacting off this zone and likely is going to maybe break this low. Okay, giving us an insight that maybe this is going to be our market structure shift. All right, great. Now let me remove this. So this was our daily time frame. Okay, if you look at the left over here, what do we see? We see there was a hourly fair value gap that was formed over here. You can see these two candles that were formed, up close candles that were formed, that was responsible for the break of structure over there. There was a fair value gap that was formed before the huge move, and price had respected the fair value gap, and for now price is still reacting off this fair value gap. So I'm expecting to see price either respect this fair value gap and give us an expansion again to the upside, or we see the opposite, that price breaking this low is going to give us a bearish insight, because this is going to be acting as a market structure shift, and then we may be going to be seeing price likely dropping down towards this line over here. So this line that I marked was the low, and this is going to be acting as our daily breaker block. Okay, good. Now there was another hourly fair value gap over here, and price might likely sell to that point. Okay, but for now I just, before I take this trade, if I'm to take this trade, I'm still going to be waiting for what price is going to be doing. Okay, I'm not sure if price is going to continue dropping down, giving us a structural shift over here to sell to this point, or is that going to give us a liquidity sweep at this fair value gap over here. Let me remove this so that you guys can see well. It's going to grab liquidity at this low over here, give us something like this, and then we might start seeing price still continuing to run over the supply zone. Okay, so we're not sure, but we're going to be monitoring GBPUSD and seeing exactly what price is going to be doing. But for now, I'll just keep it that way. GBPUSD is reacting over this fair value gap. Okay, now let's head over to the 15-minute and see. Let's head over to the 15-minute and see what price is going to be doing on GBPUSD. Great. Now set the chart over here. So 15-minute time frame is just the same with the 1 hour time frame. I really don't see nothing to analyze over here because it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Maybe this over here, there was some initial drawn liquidity that price might be targeting right now, and then price might start continue going up. But for now, we have, remember, our trend was overall trend on the weekly time frame was bearish, daily time frame bearish, hourly time frame it's giving us some sort of bullish insight, and the 15-minute time frame too. So the lower time frames are giving us opportunity to buy, the higher time frames are giving us opportunity to sell. You don't want that to make your analysis complicated. What you just want to do is, before you enter the market, always wait for a good confirmation. Okay, great. Now, like I was saying, guys, the one thing that you should be doing right now on GBPUSD is waiting. You just need patience right now. You don't want to be active on this currency pair, because right now we are on a state of, we don't know what's gonna happen on GBPUSD. We don't know if it's gonna go down or if it's gonna go up, if it's gonna like break this low over here. So this, let me mark this for you, guys. So this swing low, this was our swing low, this was our post swing high over here. So price is reacting of this swing low over here. So we don't know if, like I said before, I already said this, we don't know if price is gonna be grabbing liquidity right now and then giving us some sort of a price, giving us a market structure shift, closing above this high, and then respecting a bullish fair value gap that's gonna be forming after the sweep, and then we see price heading over to our swing high over there. So if price does exactly what I just draw right now, this is going to be acting as our market structure shift. Okay, this is going to be acting as our market structure shift if it breaks above this high. So let me say this, if I am to enter an entry right now on GBPUSD, I'll wait for exactly price to do the same thing like I drew here. Okay, great. Now let's head over to another currency pair. So let's head over to GBPUSD. Now let's head over to the daily time frame, weekly time frame, to get some overall trend of what is going to be happening on GBPJPY. Now on GBPJPY, what do we see? GBPJPY, there was a fair value gap, weekly fair value gap that was over here. Price seems to have respected the fair value gap over here. It respected the fair value gap and then it reacted down. After it reacted down, we see that price was kind of like stuck in this gap and this gap. So what does that mean? That means that's a range. So price is just reacting of high, low, just consolidating inside this weekly gaps over here. Okay, so let's leave this the way it is, because I'm seeing that price is likely going to be maybe shorting by this by the look of what is happening on the weekly time frame right now. So the weekly time frame, after price did that, it gave us a consolidation, and the fact that we can't really see what's happening with the weekly time frame, we need to head over to the daily time frame. Okay, but before that, what I see here is that price, when it came back to this low, it gave us some sort of a break of structure, but I'm not sure. We have to head over to the daily time frame and see what was happening here. Okay, daily time frame, there we go. Now on the daily time frame, so actually you see this wasn't a break of structure. Let me delete this. Price right now is in a range, so GBPUSD doesn't really give some good insights to be active on this trade. For my case, I won't really be active over here, but since I'm doing an analysis for you guys, let me just show you what you would maybe expect on what price is actually playing out right now. So over here we had a order block, so we have the daily order block over there, and over here if you zoom in, you can tell that price had a fair value gap being created over there, and price hasn't tested out this fair value gap. Price hasn't tapped into this fair value gap. It almost tasted out this bullish engulfing candlestick over here. It almost tasted it, but it never got to that point. And the next, okay, let me teach you guys one thing. Over here, this was on Friday last week, this was on Monday this week, like yesterday. So today is on Tuesday. So what most of the time Monday does is, Monday is most of the time being called, or most of the time ICT, that's my mentor, okay? ICT always goes Monday being a manipulative move, okay, for the week. So like okay, I'm gonna be making another YouTube video explaining on sessions. So on this trading sessions, like it always happens on trading sessions, New York session opening, London session opening, Asian session opening, all of those opening sessions, like from the morning sessions, AM sessions, like the first 3 hours that's going to be happening on the market, most of the time those become manipulation. Okay, so manipulation means like fake moves. Okay, if you see price dropping down on these trading sessions, don't be too attached into telling that price is likely going to be starting to draw down. There's a manipulative move, so price means is going to be maybe likely going to go up. That's exactly what price does on the trading sessions. And the same thing on when it comes to like days. On Monday, it always plays the same thing. Monday is most of the time a manipulative day. Okay, so Monday gives us the move over here, and we see that price came all the way to our rejection block, and Monday reacted off, bouncing off this rejection block. So the fact that we can't really see what's happening over the daily time frame, let's hold over to the 1 hour time frame and see. Okay, now on the daily time frame, we see that over here was our rejection over here on Monday over there, and price did reject or bounced off the rejection block, giving us these two equal lows over here. We never had a liquidity sweep, but just gave us equal lows. And the next thing price does is that it gave us a market structure shift and respected the market structure shift when it was bouncing off. So this being a market structure shift, we can tell that it came back, feels there's a bullish, a fair value gap, and then this is where the buy, this is where the move to the upside started, being created, right? And if you zoom in over here, what do we see? There was a volume imbalance that was created over there. So we are likely heading over to that point. Okay, so for now, GBPJPY is likely going to continue buying. Okay, I'm seeing those. It's giving us more detail that price is likely going to be buys. So heading over to the 15-minute time frame. Let's see what price is doing. Now, what I want to do here is I want to draw out my Fibonacci retracement tool and see measure out my discount and premium zone and see where price is likely going to be reacting off. Now over here, we want to mark out our discounts. So our discount zones are 38% and 23%. This is our discount zones. Okay, so this is where we want to see price bouncing off, and this become our premium. 78%, 61% is our premium, 38% and 28%, like I said before, this is our discount. 50%, like it always be our main threshold. So let's see what price is going to be doing at this point. So this was the hourly fair value gap, and we can tell already that price is reacting over the discount zone, but for now we can't be sure until we see a good confirmation. But for me, I'm already seeing possibility that GBPJPY is likely going to be buying. Okay, I don't need to go all the way to the 5-minute time frame. Already made myself clear that GBPJPY is going to be buying if price bounces off this discount zone and give us, okay, so you want to see price giving us a market structure shift, and market structure shift in a way that price closes with a bullish engulfing candlestick, maybe like this, above this swing high that was formed over here. So that is going to be acting as our market structure shift. So you want to see something like this, bounce off here, close above this with this bullish engulfing candle, maybe come back to respect a fair value gap, and then an expansion above towards our swing high that was created over here. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be entering my buy entries. Here's my stop loss maybe somewhere, and then give us an expansion. That's going to be my take profit. I always go for 2 risk. Okay, so that's what I see on GBPJPY. Now let's look on gold. Let's look at what price was going to happen on gold. So let's head over to the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Price gave us a swing high over here and a swing low. Okay, let's head over to the daily. On the daily, you see that price is reacting off at the rejection block of the swing high. Okay, so these are a swing high, and price did even give us a sweep. So I'm expecting to see price maybe go up first of all, give us some sort of a sweep first before maybe going down, or maybe continue going up. Okay, that's what I'm seeing on gold on the daily time frame. Now let's focus before the move. So over here we had some fair value gap that was created. Price fills the fair value gap, expands, gave us another bullish fair value gap over there, respects the fair value gap, expand. Okay, I'm expecting to see an expansion. Okay, so when was this? This was on Friday. Monday is the same thing like I said on GBPJPY. Monday gives us a manipulative move of the week, right? Fills the fair value gap that was created, and if you zoom in, you can tell that it gave us a sweep. So this was on Thursday. So Thursday's low was swept, and what do you know? After every time you see a sweep, price is likely to give us an expansion after the sweep. Okay, so heading over, let's head over to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, now here was the sweep that was formed on the daily time frame, and price currently is ranging, right? We are on a range right now. We are on a consolidation, or we want to call it an accumulation. And if you see over here, price did extend to fill this hourly fair value gap that was created over here. Okay, so it fills the fair value gap, gave us a liquidity sweep. The next thing you want to see is price giving us a market structure. But what do we see already? Price is in some sort of an accumulation over here. So you want to mark out the bodies. So above here there is a pool of liquidity, that's buy side liquidity that was created over there, and at the low there was liquidity that was created until price did sweep out the liquidity over here. So okay, let's head over to the 15 so that you can see clearly. There was liquidity that is lying over here, and there was this low that price gave us a sweep. It already gave us a sweep. Okay, if you zoom in at the left, we see that price had already closed above this. So okay, I can call this a market structure shift because it closed above this high. Drop down. Okay, let's use the Fibonacci first and see if it respect our discount. Yeah, 38% and almost 23%. These are our discount, guys, and these were exactly we should be buying. So if you are here earlier in the market, you started buying here, good for you. You also, there's a sniper entry over there, but I wasn't there, or I'm not going to be trading. This is just an analysis video. Okay. Okay, so after the sweep, price haven't already gave us a liquidity sweep, disrespecting this liquidity buy side that is hanging above this highs over here after the range, the consolidation. So we still expect to see price dropping down, maybe coming back to this fair value gap. Okay, let me remove this one. Filling this fair value gap over here, 15-minute fair value gap, and then maybe we're going to see price expanding. Okay, that's what I'm seeing on gold. So if you want to take your entry, good for you. Take your entry over there, place your stop loss here, and then head for 1:2 like that. Okay, and yeah, I don't want to say that you want to be targeting anywhere, just go for 1:2. If you want to be targeting this high, there was a high over here, go for it. Okay, Denmark, yeah, you can go for that. It's exactly what I measured, so that is 1:2. Okay, or you can enter the trades exactly at this point, but you can just put it there. Right, there was a fair value gap that needs to be filled, so you want to put your orders here, buy orders, stop loss, TP right there. So gold, I'm seeing a possible buy. GBPJPY possible buy, right? GBPUSD a possible buy. So it's like all this is gonna turn out buy, right? I'm seeing all this trades that I'm right now doing my analysis on, likely is going to be buying. So you want to buy to that point on GBPUSD. So I'm not going to be buying here. I don't want to be buying here. I want to see a market structure shift first, price closing above this, coming back for the fair value gap, then that's where I'm going to be buying. Okay, yeah, so that's all, guys. That's all for this video, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this breakdown of the top-down analysis is going to help you improve your trading and make better decisions on the market. Guys, remember, patience and preparations are the key to success in trading. If you found this video valuable, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and please, guys, turn on the notifications so that you are not going to be missing out on my future content. Drop out a comments below on your thoughts, and if you want me to do any pairs or any video that you guys want me to make for you guys, please comment down on the comment section. See you in the next video. Peace out, guys.